identifying number patterns and continuing the sequence. Pause the video and try and write down the first 5 square numbers and the first 5 triangular numbers. So square numbers are generated by getting a number and multiplying it by itself. So 1 times 1 is 1 squared, it's 1. So 1 is a square number. 2 times 2, 2 squared is 4, so 4 is a square number. 3 times 3, 3 squared is 9, so 9 is a square number, and then 16. The next one would then be 5 by 5, which is 25. Triangular numbers are formed slightly different. 1 is the first triangular number, and then what you do is you add on 2 to that to get 3. Then you add an extra row, which will be 3 onto that to give 6. Then add 4 onto the next row to give 10. 5 onto the next to get 15. Then you'd add on 6 to the next row to get 21. So you're adding on 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. Each row is 1 bigger each time, and that adds up onto the total. Finally then, I just want to briefly mention rectangular numbers. They're nothing fancy. Really, any number can be written as a rectangular number as long as it's not prime. So 6 is a rectangular number because it's 2 times 3. 12 is a rectangular number because it's 4 times 3, or it could be 6 times 2. Just any number could be written as a product of 2 numbers, so it can be drawn as a rectangle. If I just do one more, let's say we had the number 18. I could do that as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3 rows of that. So because 18 is 6 times 3. I could have also done it as 9 times 2, so 2 rows of 9.